sealed matches, progression matches, and memes. This show has it all. Welcome to the Seal of Progrichalcos. Welcome to episode 20 of the Seal of Progrichalcos. Last episode, Tobias played some absolutely wacky progression decks. We had Fox, Fire, Flame, Wingman, Inferno of Flames, a whole lot of fire, and predictably Tobias's win ratio burned.
We lost everything in the fire.
No wins at all really in the progression matches, putting myself on 139 and Tobias on 95 on the series scores. As such, Tobias has elected to ban one more card from our collection. It's a card that we have, that he doesn't have. Not that it really came up too much last episode, but Trap Dust Shoot is finally hitting the ban list. Probably a wise decision. I was always playing this card on my side deck if I knew I was going to go first, and a couple of times in the series it has been absolutely devastating at whipping Tobias' best card from his hand. So yeah, I can't really blame him for banning it. Not too sad to see it go, honestly. Right, let's move on to today's sets. First up, it's Strike of Neos. Strike of Neos was released at the tail end of February 2007, and as its name implies, there's a lot of Neospatian stuff in this set. Most of it is bad. That being said, the set did debut one of Yu-Gi-Oh's most popular archetypes in the 6 Samurai monsters, as well as one of Yu-Gi-Oh's earliest hand traps in DD Crow. Looking down, there's pretty good cards at every rarity in this set. So at the rares, you obviously have access to DD Crow, Neospatian Grandmole, an actual good Neos card, just a really tricky monster to deal with, and can potentially just mean that if you're in a winning situation and you slap down a Grand Mole, the opponent just has no way to recover. Very devastating. We also get obviously Ancient Rules. This card has been pretty playable in Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Brews, more so in Duel Links than in actual real Yu-Gi-Oh! We get Transmigration Prophecy. This is also a good card at just being able to disrupt the graveyard, similar to DD Crow, but it does target 2, but it is a trap, so you can't use it reactively from the hand. Twister is an okay spell trap removal. This was back at a time where I think Mystical Space Typhoon was limited and spell trap removal was really hard to come by, so Twister was a really good option for a lot of side decks. Pulling the Rug as well. This card has seen a lot of play in side decks anytime there's been a sort of tribute summon meta, like with the Monarchs or anything else that really benefits from having its effect activate on summon. It can even counter stuff like Aster. There's lots of cards this thing can counter, which is good. The secret rares aren't really that much cop, however. We got a lot of these counter fairy supportive cards, but none of them really ever did much. Nova Summoner is just essentially Shining Angel 2, and Neo Parshath the Sky Paladin is a really cool looking card, to be fair, but it's a little bit win more. Most notably, however, is Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. Now, this is a secret rare that is insane. As long as a 6 Samurai monster is on your side of the field, you can just special summon this card for free, and then obviously, when he's destroyed by a card effect, you can just recur one of your 6 Samurai monsters back to your hand. So very, very strong card.
My name is Grandmaster. I preside over a little harlequinade called the Contest of Champions.
Jelendura as well is also pretty good, just because it can't be destroyed by battle. Super rares, I guess Dark World Dealings is probably the most notable card here, although even things like Birthright, Gene Warped Warwolf, Skyscraper 2, even Great Shogun Shion, like none of these cards are that bad compared to what we're used to with GX sets.
Yeah, but that isn't saying much.
Ultra rares, yeah, none of these cards are good. The commons though, there isn't too much here. Obviously we do get the base 6 Samurai, so it would be nice to get a good couple of copies of each of them. You get these random sort of attributable nukes. So you get Radiant Spirit, Raging Earth, Firestorm Prominence, Destruction Cyclone, Silent Abyss, and Umbral Soul. All of them have like these weird effects where if they're destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, they blow up every monster on the field that isn't their own attribute. They never did anything. I'm not quite sure what Konami was trying to push with these cards. Some things though that are actually usable are Puppet Plant, Electric Virus, and Marionette Mite. All 3 of these cards have seen stints of playability in Yu-Gi-Oh's history whenever a prominent deck has taken to the forefront that these cards can sort of steal their monsters from. Marionette Mite can take a fiend or a zombie, Electric Virus can take a machine or dragon, and Puppet Plant can take a warrior or spellcaster. We do also get ARA, which is a really strong ritual spell, allowing you to play sort of a vanilla deck and use your normal monsters from the deck as ritual material, which is great. Alright, looking at our pools, we've got more than enough ARAs. Got a couple of Ancient Rules that could be pretty spicy if we ever do pivot to Blue Eyes. I think we've got a couple of Blue Eyes. We've got 2 DD Crow, not too bad. 2 Dark World Dealings, that's really good as a super rare, especially as we have a pretty good Dark World core. We've got loads of Electric Viruses, Marionette Mites too. We got a playset of the Grand Mole. Oh, that's going to be devastating. Puppet Plants we also got a playset of, so that's really strong. Looking down, we did get the Spiral Serpent, that could be really funny with the Ancient Rules. And then for the 6 Sams, we got yeah, we got 3 of everyone, and we only got 1 Twister and 1 Transmigration Prophecy. All in all, though, this is pretty much as good as you can get from this set. Like, I don't think I really missed anything. Now, this deck looks fierce. Obviously, the flagship monster is Grand Mole. We're playing 2 in the main, we've got the 3rd in the side, and then we are playing 2 Puppet Plant in the main. This is obviously a really strong card for Sealed, just because both myself and Tobias will be playing mostly warrior-based strategies in the 6 Samurais. Next up, we have 3 Shien's Foot Soldier. When he's destroyed by battle, we can just float on into a level 3 or lower 6 Samurai. There's only 2 of them in the set, which are Kamon and Yariza. Yariza basically can attack directly, and Kamon can blow up face-up spell traps. Iroh is a really strong card. He can deal with face-down defense position monsters. Nisaji can attack twice. Yaichi can pop set spell cards. And Zanji will pop whatever he battles. All of these effects require you to have another 6 Samurai in the field.
There is strength in unity.
They do have a bit of a weakness where if you're only able to establish 1 a turn and it gets outed, you can't actually pop off with them. That's where a trap card in Return of the 6 Samurai comes in. This is just a free way of being able to recur 1 from the graveyard. It does die in the end phase, but hopefully you get enough value that that doesn't matter too much. We are also playing 1 Swift Samurai Storm. Each turn, once a 6 Samurai monster we control battles, all of our other ones gain 300 attack until the end of the turn. Could come up, we are playing Spiral Serpent. This guy is just huge and we can summon him off of the ancient rules. And then we are playing 3 Lycanthrope. This is a pretty strong level 6 ritual that just has 2400 attack, 2 Dark Wild dealings, 3 legendary Ebon Steed. It gives our 6 Samurai monsters a minimal attack boost, but also means that if they would be destroyed, we can destroy the equipped spell instead, so a little bit of protection built in there, which is really nice. Twister is going to be pretty huge though at being able to deal with Tobias' own legendary Ebon Steed during the battle phase, and then we have 1 Birthright as a way to recur the Spiral Serpent. Right, our opening hand is looking pretty good. The one downside is we don't know the Zanji, which is obviously the strongest level 4 alone monster here. Thankfully it doesn't look like Tobias has to have the access to him either, just setting down 1 measly monster. We're going to go for the Iroh here, pretty much knowing that we can clear this because there's no real defensive threats in this format. But the Shien's Foot Soldier will allow Tobias to float on into the Yaichi from the deck. Right, we've got nothing else that we can do, so we're just going to pass the turn. Tobias is going to set down 1 more, and here comes Zanji. That is going to be a huge thorn in our side unless we can draw something crazy. I mean, we have the Puppet Plant, yeah. We're just going to Puppet Plant, steal the Zanji, go for the Yaichi, use Yaichi's effect to pop Tobias' Flash Bang. Okay. And then at least now we'll be able to crash the 2 Yaichis and deal a nice bit. I didn't even realize what we were doing. We used the Yaichi destruction replacement effect to destroy the Zanji.
I've astounded even myself.
Oh my god, the value! Oh, I didn't even realize that was actually what was going to happen. I just thought we were just doing Puppet Plant just to clear Tobias' board and give him back a Zanji in the end phase. But no, full board wipe. I'm on a whole nother level apparently, and I don't even know it. Irao. And that is Yaichi meeting his fate. We do have the return, so if we are able to draw any other like decent 6 Sam, we should be in a good scenario. I mean, I love seeing the Grand Mole, but I just don't think we're well positioned. We're going to go for the return, bring back our Iroh. Just I think we have to go for the crash. And then we're going to go for the Shien's Foot Soldier as our normal, so I'm going to crash the Irohs, and then little Foot Soldier will chomp on in for 700 damage. Into Tobias' turn. And he's setting. And come on. I was kind of hoping you were out of 6 Sams, bro. Okay, we're going to lose the Foot Soldier here. Thankfully, though, we do have our own Kamon to float on into, which should be able to clean up his Kamon next turn. Although I'm sure those back row probably are revival traps. Okay, Zanji. I love to see him. Right, we're just going to go for the Nisashi. Just take things a little slow here. Try and go for the Kamon Crash here, which Tobias does allow to happen, and then Nisashi will be able to attack once directly for the 14. Second Zanji, yep, that is strong. Ooh, I like to see ancient rules. Right, we're just going to go for the Zanji, keep crashing in. I feel like we're really bad in terms of tempo. Like Tobias has a lot in the back row, and we're now only working with 1 Neospatian Grand Mole as our only level 4 lower. So things don't look too good, especially as you can just keep pulling out more Samurais out your
caboose.
We're just going to deal another 1300, and we are well. I do like to see that. I mean, I probably could have gone for the Grand Mole, risked bouncing them back to hand, but I'm just not sure whether Tabas has like some form of removal in the background, and I want to preserve this level 3 to make Lycanthrope next turn. Second Yoichi's going to come down, and we're going to get... Oh. Yeah, we're just going to lose because the great Shogun Shien. Okay, game 2, we opt to go first. We're going to go strong with the Iroh, give him the legendary Ebon Steed, put him up to 1900. At least now, Tabas has to deal with him either with a Zanji plus Ebon Steed, or you can't deal with him at all. 2 in the back, and the Shien's Castle of Mist. Oh, do we miss this card entirely?
Pun.
Oh, that's really annoying. So anytime I attack Tabas, my monsters will lose 500 attack. Yeah, I would have loved to have pulled that myself. We're going to go for the Yoichi though. Try and use Yoichi, pop the Swift Samurai Storm. And then we're going to go Puppet Plant, steal Kamon, use Kamon, pop the Mist, and then deal a whole load of damage here. 19, 13, 15. In the end phase, Tabas we will get back as Kamon, but hopefully we've done enough that now we're in a winning position. Yeah, Weezer comes down, and we're going to lose the Ebon Steed, and then the Ebon Steed will equip onto the Kamon. Oh, sugar, things are about to get crazy here, right? So, Weezer will attack directly for 1,000, and then the Swift Samurai Storm will boost the Kamon by a further 300, upping his attack to 2,000. And instead of losing the Iroh, we will lose our Yoichi here, protecting the bigger monster. Grand Mole is a pretty good way of clearing up the Ebon Steed scenario, so we're going to use him.
Mole.
Fire him off.
Mole.
Oh, shut up!
Bounce him back along with the Kamon. And then Iroh will be able to take out the Yoriza. Now, from here, we basically just win the game, because anytime Tabas normal summons a monster, we can just bounce it back with the Grand Mole.
Mole, 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 mole.
And there's not much you can do about that. So Tabas is going to summon the Kamon, pass the turn. Right, I'm going to put this on fast forward because I literally do not think Tabas can do a single thing against the Grand Mole Onslaught. And we're just going to Iroh one turn. Tabas is go, he's just going to go. Oh, he has a return. Okay, he's going to get us some chip damage in with the Yoriza. Pop the Iroh with the boosted Kamon. So things are actually going crazy here. Right, we're going to go for our own Swift Samurai Storm, bring back the Zanji with the Iroh, and that is just the game. Well, this is a hand. Cloak and Dagger is a pretty good trap that I guess we've decided in to deal with Zanji specifically, or maybe even the Great Shogun. We're going to go for the Dark Rod Dealings, draw into Puppet Plant, and then we're going to just pitch the Ebon Steed. We're going to go for Dark Rod Dealings again. Finally, okay, we draw a Zanji, we're going to get rid of the Nisashi, and Tabas is going to lose the Puppet Plant. Are you insane, man?
What? I'm not insane.
Right, we're going to go with Zanji, clear out Nisashi, and just set down these Cloak and Dagger and end the turn. Tabas is going to fire down his own Zanji. Maybe we should have just called Zanji and shotgunned this. This... Oh my god, okay, just everything here, right. So this is going to buff the Zanji to 2,000. We're going to take 200 here. And then Nisaji will gain 300 attack, and then we'll be able to attack twice for 17 each time. Wow, and then... and then the Castle of Mist. That was an explosive turn.
You see what you call insanity? We call solidarity.
I guess we're just going to go Puppet Plant here, just steal the Zanji, just to do a bit of damage. We don't really have anything else we can do other than this little 2k, and we're just going to end the turn and pray Tabas doesn't find another monster. He's found another monster!
Never answers any of my prayers.
Right, that's 2,000, and then another 2,000. Yeah. Be able to deal with these Iroh, and then Yoriza can deal in a little bit of damage. In the end phase though, Zanji will be passed back to Tabas, and yeah, that's just the game. Oh man, wow, really well played, Tabas. Yeah, good games. Now, Duelist Pack Aster introduced a lot of really powerful cards to the metagame. Looking at the Ultra Rares, for instance, Malicious, Destiny Draw. These two cards are ubiquitous with this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've seen extensive play throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history, like Malicious being integral to any of these sort of deep draw dark decks back when we got to early links. Destiny Draw just in any sort of Destiny Hero list has just been an all-star staple. Clock Tower Prison, I do not want to see either of us picking this card up in our 7-pack, so hopefully we don't have to deal with this in the sealed match. Super rares, nothing too relevant, and the commons with just more access to Diamond Dude. I think we need one of this. Doomlord is going to be a pain, and Dasher's pretty good. Dark City 2 is going to be very strong for sealed. Duelist pack Zane is where things probably get a bit more interesting, given that neither Tobias nor I have Cyber Dragon. Just having access to him as a potential rare from our 7 packs here should be really good at hopefully spicing up some of our progression decks should either of us pull him. Obviously access to the fusions as well is really strong if we are able to pull multiples. Commons though, things are pretty crazy because we actually have access to Mystical Space Typhoon and Call of the Haunted. 2 cards that I think Tobias had access to in the past, but we didn't have either of these cards in the collection, so we'd be thrilled to pull either of these. Looking at our pulls from Duelist pack Aster, we missed out on both the Malicious and the Destiny draw.
Gonna cry?
Alright, so looking at our pulls from Zane, this looks really strong. We got 1 Call of the Haunted, we got the Mystical Space Typhoon, we did pick up 1 Cyber Dragon as well as 3 Cyber Twin. Would have preferred the ratios be the other way around, but sometimes you're just that unlucky. Looking at our sealed deck, yeah, it's pretty much Destiny Heroes with a few Cyber Dragon cards that we did pull splashed on it in.
Wow, how surprising.
Alright, we elect to go first, and what are we going to do here? Yeah, we're just going to go for the Diamond Dude, fire up its effect, mill a Dark City, shame to lose that, and then we're just going to set down the Call of the Haunted and pass the turn. We're also going to go for the... Okay.
Tick tock, tick tock.
At least we have the Cyclone Blade. Right, Doomlord is going to get the fire down, and we are going to lose our Diamond Dude for a couple of turns. We're going to go for the creature swap Tobias, a defender, and take his Doomlord, and then we're going to fire the Cyclone Blade. Tobias is going to fire off the D counter, though. Oh, that's huge. That means we lose our value with Cyclone Blade, so the Clock Tower Prison stays active.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough game, right? Clock Tower Prison is going to get to 2 counters. We're going to get our Diamond Dude back. We're also going to DDC for something. We're going to set down our field spell, get rid of Tobias's field spell, because I think that's how old field spells works. And I'm just going to set down the monster and fire off our Diamond Dude, milling the D-Spirit. It's going to pass the turn because we can't actually deal with the Destiny Hero Defender. Tobias passes our turn, we're going to flip over our defender, and we're going to go for the defender swap here. Turn our new one sideways and try and crash the 2. And then Tobias is going to fire off the Destiny Signal in response, putting out from deck a Diamond Dude who, yeah, he's defensive. Right, our Diamond Dude is unable to clear that, so we're going to pass the turn. In Tobias' standby phase, he's going to grab back his card that he DDC'd and pass the turn. Right, we're going to set down our own Destiny Signal, and we're going to go for Dark City, summon down the Blade Master.
For some reason.
Right, Tobias is going to tribute summon the Dasher. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to lose the Diamond Dude here, take a little bit of damage first of the game, surprisingly, and then D-Signal into our other Diamond Dude from the deck. Great, D-Shield, fine. We're going to go for battle with our Diamond Dude. Thanks to the Dark City, he's going to be buffed up by 1,000. And Tobias is going to go for the Blade Master in the battle phase, making our monsters tie at 2,400 each.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Oh wait, this card gives you 800 attack? I thought this card only gave you 300 for some reason.
Because you're stupid.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna lose our Diamond Dude. How the hell are we gonna deal with Dasher? And the Captain Tenacious. Uh-oh. We're gonna go for the D-Shield, give our Blade Master the protection, and now it can't be destroyed by battle. Good luck, Tobias. This is gonna be a fun game. I'm going to put the fast forward on because for all intents and purposes, oh actually I probably don't need to now. Mystical Space Typhoon is out of the D-Shield. We're going to get absolutely wrecked here by Cyber Phoenix and the Dasher. We're going to DDC, banish out our Cyber Dragon, and call to bring back our Diamond Lord here. Diamond Dude will lose to the D-Shield, and then we're going to go for the D-Fusion and pass the turn. Tobias is going to recur back the D-Shield somehow, not quite sure how. Set it down, D-Chain. I am dead. I'm not even going to get access to the Cyber Dragon. In fairness, at least it wasn't a deck out clock tower prison scenario, so at least there was gameplay. Looking at our open hand, we're pretty happy to see the Dark City and MST. That's 2 good outs to Tabas's potential clock tower. Oh, Sidra off the bat, and the DDC. Uh-oh. Ha! I don't know about you, Tabas, but my Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, with the Blade Master, he's feeling like he's 22! Oh, it feels like the perfect night to kill a cyber dragon. Keep going, Diamond Dude. Whoa, uh-oh, Kiel dies. And then we're going to go for the DDC in our main phase 2, banishing some rando card.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
The Clock Tower Prison will get fired, plus the Eternal Dread. You're going to feel real stupid when I activate my Dark City next turn. Well, we are going to lose the Diamond Dude to the creature swap. Oh, that's a pretty devastating play with a Tenacious, because next turn he's going to be able to... Oh, actually, he has no Destiny Heroes in the graveyard, so that does nothing, actually. Right, in our turn, we're going to have to set down the Dark City, out the Clock Tower Prison, and we can't really do anything with what we've got cooking, so we really just want to get into our Cyber Dragon. Tabas is going to summon down another Diamond Dude, and mill out some useless cards, and we're going to take a big amount of damage here. That said, it's our turn, and our DDC goes live, and we grab from our Banish Zone to our hand the Cyber Dragon. Oh, get ready to blast the dragons on the other foot now. Right, Sydra's going to go and farming down, clear 1 Diamond Dude, and Tabas is going to take 700 here. MST's going to out our D-Chain, sure thing, and the... Ooh, that's a pretty good mill off the Diamond. Diamond Dude's going to go defensive. Right, we're going to normal summon our Proto Cyber Dragon, go for the Polymerization, fusing these two off.
Dragons unite! Now Cyber Twin Dragon emerge!
You have no hope now, Tabas, not when the Cyber Twin Dragon has been summoned. Take your Destiny Hero Diamond Dude down, and 2800 direct. Oh, the Twin is too strong. Tabas are going to go for the Diamond Dude. We're going to go Diamond Dude in response. Diamond Dudes go crashing as the Destiny Sealer will grab Tabas a second Diamond Dude from the deck. We're going to set down 2 cards, and the Dasher's going to get fired off, getting rid of our attack reflector unit with the MST. We're going to take 2100 damage here. We're going to draw the D-Chain. We have no access to any monsters, so we're just going to get hammered by the Dasher over and over again. We're going to have to go for the cool here just to revive our Diamond Dude with the Dark City to be able to out the Dasher. Tabas's turn, and hopefully our Diamond Dude is sticking around. Yes, he is. Tabas is passing while we decide to shuffle our hand for a bit. Diamond Dude's going to clear out the Cyberdark Kiel, and then we're going to pass the turn to... Okay, Diamond Dude will clear out the Captain Tenacious, and Tabas just keeps on setting. We're going to go for the Cyclone Blade, use that to deal with the Eternal Dread, and another Keel meets his end. Diamond Dude's going to clear the Horn this time. How many Cyberdarks did you pull? And Doom Lord will get fired off. We're going to lose our Diamond Dude thanks to the Doom Lord, and we're going to go for the DDC, banishing our Cyber Dragon. Tabas are going to start piecing on him some damage with the Doom Lord. No idea why he has no monsters. We're going to go for the Blade Master. We're going to get Blade Mastered in response, and go for the D-Chain just to be able to just about live the battle. And then we're going to go for the Diamond Dude. Clock Tower Prison is going to get fired off, and we are now seriously on a clock because we have used our Dark City. 2 turns have passed. We're going to go for the Dasher, and that is the game. For our first progression deck, we're giving the Fiends another one back. This time, now we actually have both Rainbow and Dark World Diddings. I think Dark World are able to stand on their own a bit better than they could before. Even cards like Karki and Gren have managed to make the main deck just as ways of potentially dealing with either monsters or spell traps. So instead of just being the sort of Fiend-focused turbo, this actually is a cohesive, consistent strategy. Tabas is packing a 43 card deck for some reason and is gonna... Oh my gosh! Is this the battle of the GX archetypes? The Alien Warrior comes down. We're gonna set down our little Scar here, along with the Forces of Darkness and Gateway to Dark World, just setting us up for next turn. Alien Mars gets summoned. Okay, right, we're gonna lose the Scar to the Warrior, and with Scar we're gonna grab Karki. And we are going to go for the Gateway though, firing off to bring back the Scar before we take the damage. Tabas is going to get over another search by killing the Scar, and we are going to grab the Bron here. Right, Tabas are going to end his turn, and it's our turn. Ooh. Right, we're going to go for the Dark Card, whatever this card is called, Lightning.
I think he's got dementia.
Pop the crop circles by discarding the Karki and use Karki's hidden ability to get rid of the alien warrior. Now we're safe to summon the Zur to clean out the Mars. In main phase 2, we're just going to set down the Deck Devi and pass the turn. Premature Burial is pretty strong to bring back the Mars? With a creature swap. Okay, makes sense. I was like, why the hell are you bringing back the Mars?
Ganglion? He's an ugly brother. Eesh.
Oh my gosh, Gangiel works with creature swap?
Do not presume to address me. You defile my name by even speaking it.
That's crazy. Okay, Tabas has brought forth the big, scary monstrosity.
Only the Great One may call me that.
He's going to use it to kill Mars. Wow. Alien on alien violence here. I know Forces of Darkness recur back the Scar and probably the Karki. But actually we cannot deal with the Gangiel as things are currently. MST is going to get fired off, clear out our Say No Man, and we are going to lose the Scar.
I am here to purge the universe of your disease, once and for all.
Grabbing the Brow. Yeah, okay, we're just going to have to start speeding defensive now. We're going to set down the Brawn. Tabas are going to go for the Prog, probably the best draw you can ask for at this scenario. Maybe not though, if you're just going to be summoning the Mars from this.
Sick burn.
That's right, we're going to lose the Brawn and take another 1,000 here. I'm going to lose. I'm actually going to lose to aliens.
I will purify this world and prepare it for the advent of the Great One.
Okay. I'm going to lose the Gwen. Go for the Gateway, bring back our Zur just to shave off the damage. Main phase 2, Tabas are going to put an A counter on him. Right, we're going to go for the Dark Rod Lightning. The Haunted. That is the mega punish here. We absolutely don't get to discard anything, but Tabas is able to summon the warrior back. Thankfully, we do have Bronze, so we're going to punch on into the Mars, deal 800 damage, and then use Bronze effect to discard the Karki to pop the Gangiel.
Damn you!
You deal with a traitor, you really shouldn't be surprised when you get stabbed in the back!
You primitive little ingrate.
Anyway. Main phase 2, we're going to turn Zor sideways. Oh. The Mother will get summoned. And Corruption Cell A. Sure, he's going to weaken our Bron and steal him for himself. That is... yeah, that's frustrating. Right. Our turn. Okay, Silver is a pretty clean out here. We're just going to be able to use that, clean up our own Bron. Tabas is going to summon the Alien Psychic and go for the creature swap. We do have the Deck Devi as a response, so we are able to pop our own Silver to pop the Psychic. We are going to take a massive load of damage here as the Mother strikes on in. Well, Upstart, please. Okay, pot. Keep going. We're going to keep the draw train going. Oh god, we're going to set down the Brow. Tabas has drawn crop circles. Cool. We're going to lose the Brow to the Mother. Zor, we're going to set Zor down. Tabas is going to summon the Alien Hunter. Great. Crop circles into the Warrior. We lost to aliens. Oh god, alright. Game 2. Come on, Dark Cards, please. We're going to fire off the Graceful Charity, discarding from our hand the Brow and the Beige, getting ourselves another draw and a free special summon here. And I'm going to set down 2, set down 3, and set down the Scar as well. Really commanding turn, drawing loads of cards, but still kind of unable to do anything with them. Man. So I was going to summon down the Alien Hunter, cleanly deal with our Scar, although Scar will be able to pick us up from deck to hand, the Bron. Our turn, we're going to go card a safe return, summon down the Bron, battle phase, deal with the Hunter. And then Bronze effect is going to be able to discard Beige. Beige will come back from the grave. We're going to get a draw off the card of safe return and get in for 3,200 damage. Now that's more like it.
You've been struck by lightning!
Okay, Lightning Vortex is going to clear our board, at least Tobias is passing. We're going to go for the Forces of Darkness, recur back the Bronze and the Beige, and we're going to do the old Bronze Beige shuffle here. Summon down the Bronze, deal 1800, discard the Beige, summon it back, draw a card, that's a safe return, and then deal 1600 damage. Oh, we have got the Silver, nice to see. Corruption Cell A is going to get fired off, and one of our monsters is going to be given an A counter. Right, Tobias are going to Brainwashing Beam to steal our Bronze. We are going to go for the 7 tools here, and I think that probably wraps up the game. Psychic will get summoned, turned into defense mode. Sure. Right, we're going to go for the Gateway in the end phase, fire it off, bring back our Bronze, draw yet another card. Right, Upstart, it'll give you an extra 1000 life points to Tobias. Not that you're going to be able to make use of it, because this turn is the turn you lose. Brainwashing Beam does mean you live.
You're not so cocky now, are you?
Right, we're going to crash with our own Bronze and then deal a little bit of damage with the 2 Beiges, being able to put Tobias down to 600. Tobias is passing. Into the all-important Game 3. Can our Dark World fight the alien infection yet again? Right, Tobias is going to send a monster, pass turn. We're going to go for the Beige plus our back row of Forces of Darkness. Going to get absolutely wrecked by the Alien Hunter, both of them crashing. And now we're going to go for the Bronze with the classic Silver combo, bringing Silver back with the card of safe return and drawing. We're going to set down the Solemn Judgment now. We've established a pretty strong board. We're going to go for the Graceful Charity, draw 3 more, be able to out the Alien Mars. Oh, Tobias is going to go for the My Body to protect his Alien Mars. Fair enough. He doesn't want to die, but he is dead anyway, thanks to the Silver and the Scar. For our second progression deck, we're bringing back one of my favourites, presenting Machine Good Stuff. Thanks to our newly acquired Cyber Dragon and the Proto Cyber Dragon, we actually have a pretty strong fusion-focused machine deck here. So looking at our X deck, we've obviously got the 3 Cyber Twin Dragon and the 3 Steam Gyroid. Now, to be able to make use of these, because Steamoid is pretty much unplayable, and obviously we only have 1 real Cyber Dragon, we are of course supplementing them with our triple King of the Swamp. We are playing 2 Gyroid just because these colours are okay-ish. Obviously we've got the triple gadgets of every colour, 2 Sangans just to search basically our entire deck, Dekoichi to draw, Jinzo because he's a machine, and new hot spicy include Time Eater. He's a 1 tribute with 1900 attack, which sounds awful, but if he just was a monster by battle, he skips Tobias's next main phase 1. So there's a potential like endless loop with this guy if we can just establish a way to be able to deal with Tobias's monster like even once or twice with this, and then Tobias isn't just able to summon the monster and attack the Time Eater with it. We might just win on the spot with this card, so I thought it would be a funny include. I just saw we have one in the collection. Could be fun. We are playing 2 Dark Card dealings, Graceful, Puppets for the Luster, double limit removal, just double our machine's attack, Monster Reincarnation to recur back the Cyber Dragon, MST, double Potty, Pot, double Power Bond, the Premature Burial, Smashing Ground, and the Upstart for the spells, as well as the Call of the Haunted and the Solemn Judgment for the traps. Right, since we are playing the gadgets, we are going to elect to go first, just so we can try and establish our little advantage engine before Tobias's back row can say anything about it. Now I'm going to go for the yellow gadget here, grab ourselves the strongest gadget in the green, and then we actually don't have nothing else that we can do, so we're just going to pass the turn. Uh-oh, Manju is going to get summoned. Kukulin the Awakened.
Oh man, you crazy.
So we're going to summoned with Emblem Ranking Ups, and you can banish a normal monster. This guy gains attack with a normal monster attack. Okay, kind of cool. Right, we're going to lose the gadget here. Our turn though. We're gonna get savage here, Tobias. We're gonna go for the premature, bring back the yellow gadget, grab ourselves another green, and then are you ready to have your time eaten away, Tobias? Time's cruel hand marches on, and this Time Eater will make sure you never have a main phase 1 again. Time Eater devour his Manju, cutting your main phase 1 out of the equation.
Tasty.
I'll set down 1 card, pass the turn. Go straight into the battle phase and into main phase 2. Another Manju's gonna get summoned. I love to see it. You can grab yourself the Emblem Awakening, sure thing, buddy. You just made sure you're not gonna have your next main phase 1 anyway. Our draw, okay, Dekoichi's pretty cool here. We're just gonna set him down, go for the Time Eater once more, try and nom on this Manju to nom away Tobias's main phase 1.
Tasty.
Tobias is gonna go straight to battle into main phase 2. Well, that is a pretty good way of dealing with Time Eater. Next turn, the Wing Weaver. I believe this card was pulled way back in, what, Legend of Blue Eyes or Metal Raiders? I know you played this card in like the first episode of the series, Tobias, so yeah.
Flashback.
For a Wing Weaver. This is actually really problematic.
End of flashback.
Good to see this card making a return, I guess just because it's a big normal, fair enough. Right, Wing Weaver will get summoned, and that actually does present quite a bit of a problem. I mean, not when we're drawing the limiter removal, and we've got another one in the field. Oh my gosh, could we do the triple? Oh, we're going to go for the green, grab the red, and Tobias, are you ready to get rocked? We're going to go into the battle phase, and Time Eater will attack. We're going to go for the limiter removal, double all of our machines in the damage depth. And then we're going to go for the other limiter removal to quadruple our machines. Yeah, that is just disgusting. Little Wing Weaver didn't stand a chance. Bars are going to go first. Hopefully he's... What the?
I rule it, tongue twisters. Watch this. Gaga gigo. Giga gaga gigo. Gaga.
Ancient rules for the Go Giga Gaga Gigo. Crazy, man. How am I going to deal with a 2950? Got the double limiter again. We're going to go Pot of Greed. That's a pretty clean out. We're going to go Dark World Dealings. Everybody draw a card. We're going to pitch one limiter removal. Okay, and then we're going to go for the Smashing Ground. Deal with the Go Giga. Go for the green gadget. Green, pick up the red from deck. And then we're going to be able to set down both the Solemn Judgment and the Call of the Haunted as extra protection here. Kukulkan will get summoned with this Sengenjin. Oh my gosh, okay, this is just like big vanilla bunguses plus Kukulkan. Right, Kukulkan is going to be summoned, he's going to banish this Sengenjin to boost himself up to 3,250 attack points. Yeah, that's actually pretty strong. I probably should have used the Solemn on the ritual spell, but I guess I wanted to let Tobias have his fun here. We're going to lose the green gadget here. We're going to go for the red, grab yellow. At least he can only use Kukulkan once more because he only has one big normal guy in the graveyard. So we're going to summon the red. Kukulkan will get weakened in the standby phase. Senju will get summoned to grab Tobias another Kukulkan from the deck. And then Kukulkan is going to banish the Go Giga Gaga Gigo to buff himself up to 3450. This is a lot of damage. 3,500 does definitely hurt. But now the Kukulkan is literally out of gas. I'm not feeling too bent out of shape about it. Drywood is funny, so we're just going to set that guy down. Maybe Tobias can't actually deal with him. Kukulkan will get weakened in the standby phase, and Tobias can go for the Sonic Bird to grab forth the emblem. So I know he's got the material in place to summon another Kukulkan. Not that it would do him much good anyway in this scenario. Thankfully, the Drywood is able to preserve our life total here, falling in the end to the Senju. I'm going to go for the Call of the Haunted in the end phase. Bring back our green gadget, and green will grab us a red from the deck. Our turn, Harpy's Feather Duster with nothing on board is hilarious. So we're going to go for the red, grab yellow, and yeah, we're just going to attempt to deal with the Kukulkan here. And then crash with the Senju. Bastards go. Manju's going to get summoned, and the third Kukulkan will be searched. Sure, I mean, you've got no big normals in the graveyard, so I guess you're just deck thinning at the moment. We're going to go for the limiter removal as you go for combat, buffing our red gadget up to 2600 to deal with the Sonic Bird. And in the end phase, the red gadget will fall.
The machine blew up and I ran.
But not to fear, we've drawn another one. We're going to pay 800 using our Prema.
He loves abbreviations.
Bring the green back. Summon the yellow. Yellow will grab us another green from deck, and we're going to go for the green on Manju Violence here, clearing them both out the way, and yellow will be able to attack on indirectly for 12. Right, Emblem of the Awakening is going to get fired. We're just going to go for the Solemn Judgment. I don't even know why, because you've not even got a vanilla monster in the graveyard, but sure, we're just going to pay 900 life points. My second Emblem is going to get fired, fair enough. Kukulkan will be used to make Kukulkan, and we lose. Burial from the Different Dimension will return Sengenjin and Go Giga Gaga Gigo to the grave, so Kukulkan can banish them once more. yeah, I guess I was being very sleepy here. Yellow Gadget is going to get absolutely donked by the Cullen and into the game 3.
You're not talking triple digits.
Oh yeah, I'm talking triple digits.
Wow, I was not expecting you to be able to pull off any sort of comeback in that game there. Hopefully game 3 will go our way, but we never know. We're going to go for the green, grab the red, set down the Mystical Space Typhoon. Tabas are going to use the Senju, grab himself the Cullen. Crash with our green, fair enough. We're going to, in the main phase, we're going to go for the Mystical Space Typhoon, clear the next to be lost. We're going to then try and go for the Power Bond. Doesn't work, we're going to go for the Poly, make the Cyber Twin, deal double damage for the absolutely insanely quick game 3. I liked your ritual deck so much, Tobias, I decided to bring one of my own. Witness! ARA, Demise, Chaos, Neos.
Ooh, that's a clunky name. There's gotta be something better here.
This deck is all over the place, but I assure you,
there's a method to my madness.
It might look like a garbled mess, but this deck is designed to do one thing very well, and that is OTK. Now, how do we do that? Well, thanks to the newly acquired advanced ritual art from Strike of Neos, we can send normal monsters from our deck to the graveyard as ritual material for a ritual summon. So, if we want to summon Demise or the Reshef, we can send a level 7 in Neos and a level 1 in Goblin Calligrapher or DD Trainer to set up our graveyard with a light and a dark for the BLS. Now, or we can send 2 level 4s in Sparkman and Mad Dog to set up the BLS, or we can send a level 8 in Trihorn Dragon if we don't need to use 2 materials. Then, from the graveyard, we can use O Oversoul to recur either the Neos or the Sparkman. Obviously, the Demise blows up all of Tobias's board, and then hopefully if we can somehow establish like Demise, BLS plus the Neos revived with the O Oversoul, we just win the game. Right, Tobias puts us in second, which is where we want to be anyway. And looking at this opening hand, yeah, this is a hand for sure. Right, Tobias is going to go for a set. Oh my gosh, the nostalgia, Umiwuka, land of the free.
It's been far too long, old friend.
Oh, I would say I've missed you, but I really haven't. Right, we're going to go for the Upstart. That's basically all we can do at the moment. Okay, draw the card. We're going to set down the DD Trainer. This is going swimmingly. And the MST, Sea Serpent. We're going to get rid of the Umiwuka with the MST, and thankfully our DD Trainer is going to be able to wall us off from Tobias's watery onslaughts. Right, Sonic Bird is okay. We can grab another ARA from the deck, but we still can't fire it, so we're just going to end the turn. Tobias is going to go for the Heart of the Underdog. I guess you are the underdog in this series, Tobias, so it is very much fitting. We're going to lose Sonic Bird to the Go. Oh, what a draw. Senju grabbing Demise. Now, Tobias, the board will be gone as I ARA sending the Neos and the Goblin Calligrapher from deck to graveyard to bring forth the Demise. We've paid 2,000, a small price to pay for the destruction of all you hold dear. Justy break. And then I will banish a light and a dark for BLS. And then another light and a dark for the other BLS. You weren't expecting to lose there, Tobias. Yeah, I mean, this is another problem with this deck. We could just end up with a hand like this. The Trihorn Dragon, love to see him, and the Sparkman. Yeah, things are not looking good. Right, Tobias is going to go for, I think we're looking Graceful Charity into Dark Factory of Mass Destruction. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Ancient Rules for the Gigo. Space Mambo number 5. Monster Gator for trading a 1700 for an 1800, pure value. Honestly, oh, thank the Lord for that. Right, we're gonna go Senju, grab ourselves from deck to hand, the Demise, and then we know we're safe next turn to be able to search our ARA, provided we live. 7-colored fish is gonna come down, and we're gonna get absolutely swarmed here by the watery Abyss, taking most of our life points here, just enough though that we are going to be able to Demise safely. We're going to go for the ARA with the Manju, fire it off, send the Neos and the Goblin Calligrapher, bring out the Demise, pay the 2k, blow up the board, get them all out of here, boom. And then we're going to go for the Prem. We are living on a prayer. 50 life points, baby. We've got no fear. Let's bring back the Neos and deal 4,900 here. Yes, we lose automatically if the boss has a lightning vortex. Plus, yeah, or we just lose to that, yep. Okay, fair enough. Game 3, I was maybe a little cavalier with my life points there. Probably shouldn't have wasted the Prem there. Although, to be fair, he would have just been able to summon the Go-Go-Gaga anyway, and I probably would have lost regardless. Right, this hand is looking kind of strong. We've got the Sonic Bird to grab the ARA, and we've got the Manji for the next turn. Pass the turn. I was going to go for the Graceful, drawing 3, and then pitching Giant Red Sea Snake and Monster Cave. This is some wacky stuff, right? Terraform is going to get fired off. Umiruka is going to come down. Ancient Rules for the Spiral Serpent plus Gagagigo. Wow, this is going to be a lot, right? We're going to lose the Sonic Bird, take 950, and then we're going to take 3,400 from the Serpent. We're going to go ARA. Pretty funny, we're going to pitch the Neos and the Goblin Calligrapher. Go for the Reshef here.
Yes, this is what I want, naughty words.
We're going to banish Light and Dark.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Bring forth the BLS. And then BLS, we're just going to banish the Spiral Serpent, get him out of here. Then we're going to go for the normal summon of the Mad Dog of Darkness. Reshef, clear the Gagago and the Mad Dog for 19. Space Mambo is going to clear the Mad Dog. If that's all you want to do to Bast, things are not going to look too well here. But we're going to go for the Manji, grab the Relinquish. That's just disrespectful. We're going to ARA, pitch the DD Trainer, summon the Relinquish, steal the Mambo number 5, and then just basically win. And that is the episode. Some certainly interesting decks from both myself and Tobias there. I really did enjoy seeing the water deck making a splash again. And yeah, Cullen surprisingly did pretty well. Next episode, we'll be opening Force of the Breaker for our next core set, which contains all-star archetypes in the Crystal Beasts and the Volcanics, as well as Champion Pack 1 through 4 as our second sealed product. Thank you all very much for watching. Do please subscribe to stay up to date with more episodes of the Seal of Progrichalcos. See ya!